A toast to my friend Colton. I know that I would not be here today if it wasn't for you, and I am forever grateful for that. You showed me that there is a more adventurous side to people in life, even for the most reclusive people. And you have made me a better person than I was when I first met you. I met you in 8th grade, but because of my lack of memory, I don't really recall hanging out with you until sophomore year. During sophomore year, I was involved in a situation, and my friends at the time, did not want to be a part of it, but they didn't really care about how it made me feel either, and I confided in you the most. And that kind of laid the foundation for our friendship because of how much I confided in you and I was able to get to know you that way. But that wasn't really the only thing that helped. We were together most of the times at school after that situation, and it made it to the point where most people thought we were together, and we weren't. And it's just because of how close we were. And we understood each other more than most people would understand us as just as us. And it's because we were so similar, even when we didn't realize it. We both came from similar backgrounds, and it helped to create this bond that not many things could break. You were there for me when I needed you, and I always had your back, especially during our senior year of high school. And we even had our fights. I mean, we had our fights in junior year of high school when there was a time when I thought we wouldn't be friends anymore, and we were. We ended up being friends. We just had to take a moment, cool down, and just realize that when one of us was having a bad day, that it didn't have to last forever because we just couldn't make the other person feel like crap to make ourselves feel better. And this kind of helped to strengthen that bond that we had created earlier in sophomore year. But in senior year, our bond was even further tested when I lost my cousin, and you were there for me more than anybody could be. Having grown up believing that crying was really just something that was of weakness, I was not ashamed to cry in front of you because there came a day where you sat with me while I mourned and told me a story about how when you first moved here, you were judged by people for who they thought you were related to, and you knew that that would distract me. So, and it did. It really did distract me, and it made me feel better to know that maybe there were similar situations out there. Not quite similar, but similar in feeling. But even though we don't keep contact as much as most people probably would think we did and do, that doesn't mean that we are any less close. It just means that maybe for who we are and our bond that we have as friends, we don't need to keep contact. That every few small things is okay because the bond we have, I'll know you're okay, and that'll be just fine for me.